Hey guys, this is Mario from shockandfit.com, and I'd like to welcome you to the lower body high volume workout from hell. It's a very brutal workout routine, hard day. I almost gave up mentally and physically. A lot of reps, as you can see, a lot of things have been done on this day, and just observe my face at a certain point in this couple of points in this video, and you see, and you're gonna understand everything. The picture will tell you more than 1,000 words, right? So I'm starting off with a squat warm-up. I actually did a mobility routine before this just to free up my hips a little bit, and just a generic warm-up routine. And I'm taking my warm-up seriously as always. You know, this is empty bar. I'm basically doing it as if there was a lot of weight on it as well. So take it seriously, don't ignore your warm-up. As I said, always safety comes first. This is a game that you want to play for the long run. This one workout plan, one workout day, even if you do it perfectly, it's not gonna do anything special unless you're in this for the long haul. Nothing will really happen. And any workout plan as well, you want to make sure that it's not a temporary thing, that it's actually something you can do for an extended period of time. So not going too much into that. Second set of warm-ups, 40 kg, basically added 20s on the side, 20 pounds if you're in the States, and doing a couple of sets, a couple of reps as well of the warm-up. And it's good to just get a feel for it. I am pretty warmed up by this stage because I've done my mobility work, but still I'm gonna make sure to do these kind of sets because I not only train myself physically in the warm-up, this is also a mental preparation. It's not just about what your body is doing, it's also about what your mind is doing. So during this warm-up, I'm visualizing, I'm thinking how the day is gonna go, I'm mentally preparing myself for the torture that my body is gonna endure. We're not learning math here. This is pretty much beating yourself up. It's like getting hit by a fucking car. That's how hard this shit is. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes it is pretty damn hard. So this is the squat warm-up, 60 kg. I'm taking it slow here. I'm actually pausing a little bit in the bottom to feel that stretch, to get some extra squeeze there, to get some extra mobility. And then I'm gonna go into my fourth warm-up set, which is gonna be a little bit less reps because this is already close to my working set, and I'm not gonna add too many reps here, just simply because it's gonna get me too exhausted. So the warm-up is not supposed to make you fatigued. It's not supposed to make you exhausted. It's a warm-up routine. It's not a workout. So see a lot of guys, and ending their warm-up, they're sweating, they're practically exhausted and spent half of their glycogen in just running or something in their warm-up. So don't do that. Take the warm-up seriously, but don't overdo the warm-up. So yeah, this is just gonna be 3 reps, 80 kg, just to get myself warm. I'm doing sets of 12, so this is a very high rep range for me. I normally don't go that high except for a couple of weeks in a training block. So in a whole training block of a half a year, I might go just a few weeks in this high repetition range for the lower body, especially for the squats. So normally I do these about 8 to 10 reps. Even 10 reps is really high, and this is quite brutal. So 12 reps, if you've never done 12 rep squats, I would definitely urge you to try that out. It's a whole different universe. 6-7 reps, it is fucking heavy. You can go hardcore, you can really lift a lot, but 12 reps, even 100 kg, it's incredibly hard, right? So depending on what your intensity, obviously intensity is individual, but for me, 100 kg at this point in time, 12 reps was quite fucking hard. I had maybe 1 or 2 reps left in the tank, but that was about it. So yeah, doing these, as you can see, I'm going ATG, I'm going full range of motion. That's something that I would urge everybody to do. If your goal is actually aesthetics, this is the best thing you can do. If you're a powerlifter, then you can go below parallel, whatever is legal in the federation, or if you're just general strength training, if you don't really care about going like super ATG. I like to do squats ATG. That means ass to grass, for those who don't know. because it just stimulates the muscle in the full range of motion, right? I want to make sure that I'm not missing out on anything. So this is a hypertrophy day especially. I'm going to emphasize that. I'm going to go deep as I can, and for that reason alone, this is quite fucking heavy. I would say that you go as low as you can. So depending on your mobility, that's how low you can get. I'm not saying that there's one perfect way. Everybody's squat is going to look different. Mine is going to look different than yours. Just go as low as you can and it's going to be fine. And this is the second set. And I mean, even after the first set of these, I was quite beat up, man. I was like feeling really exhausted. And that was the first set of the day when you're completely fresh. And I knew this workout is going to go bad. I mean, it just bad in a way that it's going to fucking kill me. So second set here, it's already fatigue kicking in at 6th rep. You know, like you can see the back is, I'm holding tightness as much as I can. It's getting pretty damn hard. And I'm using not so heavy weights, as I said, I mean, but still 12 reps. I mean, especially when you get above that 10 rep, you even have to like rest pause a little bit to get the safety, right? I mean, it's easy to go from one rep to another if you don't really care about safety, but I mean, that's gonna blow out your knees or something. So you want to make sure that you get tightened up before every rep. You want to make sure that you go through your process. You want to go through that like tightening of your core and all these things to make sure that you're safe. And here I'm mentally preparing myself for the third set. And this is quite hard. I mean, in a sense that if you don't have a lot of rest, let's say technically I rest about 2 minutes here. The lower rest periods, if you're not used to it, that's one aspect that you want to train from once in a while. I'm not saying that you should become like a cardio freak or something like that, but I am saying that it's worthwhile to go for lower rests and higher reps at certain points in time. This shouldn't be your 100% of training. Obviously, you want to undulate different repetition ranges throughout the week. So I'm training here with 12 reps on this same week. In the beginning of the week, I've done training in about a 6 or to 8 rep range, even lower. I mix up the two because different repetition ranges, different weights, different style of performing, right? When I'm doing higher repetitions, it's more of that mind muscle kind of let's stimulate the muscle growth in the best way possible, feel the quads burning, like feel the muscle group that you want to work. While I'm doing lower reps, that's pretty much just animal mode, like keep it safe, but really put as maximum amount of weight as you can, and don't go to failure, but really fucking close to it. So it's high intensity. And see here, I'm pretty beat up, looking myself in the mirror and telling myself, what the fuck are you doing to yourself? And even the Superman shit doesn't help at this point. So I'm talking to my buddy here. He's asking me, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Like, why are you killing yourself today? And I just told him, it's one of those days, right? Just let me be. As you see here, I'm just doing my thing. Can't even like have a normal conversation these days in the gym. So it's a pretty antisocial workout. So this is stiff-legged deadlift. I mean, if you've never done these, I would definitely recommend, if you have the mobility for it, if you are looking to grow your hamstrings, if you're looking for some extra stimulation. These are quite unique. I mean, comparable to Romanian deadlifts, which are a bit more common. I see a lot more guys doing Romanian than stiff-legged. I throw in stiff-legged at about higher repetition range when I'm getting above 8. Close to that 10 repetition range. I feel like stiff-legged is a little bit harder to do if you're going very heavy, simply because of the safety of the lower back. So I'm making sure that if I'm doing stiff-legged, it's gonna be for those higher repetitions. And yeah, I mean, it's a workout. It's an exercise that you definitely feel, and you want to make sure that there's no bouncing off the floor. And that's something I see a lot of guys. I mean, if I would add up like weight to this, and if I would bounce it on the floor, I would have no problems hitting the same amount of reps. I mean, it would be a joke, because bouncing off the floor, I mean, just makes the lift so much fucking easier. And here as well, what I'm doing on top of the movement, maybe you can't notice that here, but I'm pulling the bar toward my body. So I'm pressing the bar with my lats, against my legs, right? So what this does, this engages more, plus my lats, keeps my back tight as well, and also gets me that hip. When I press it against the bar, it just activates my glutes, activates my hamstrings. So while I'm doing this exercise, in my head, what I'm thinking is just hamstrings, hamstrings, glutes, 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 hamstrings. That's kind of my mental thought process. As with the mind-muscle connection, if you look at the studies, what they found is that the glutes, your ass muscles, were the hardest to activate. So with the mind muscle, you want to make sure to really think about squeezing the glutes and activating the glutes. And with the hamstrings, you're kind of going to get automatically stimulation there if you think about the glutes, which is kind of funny, right? So when you do this particular movement, it's critical to be thinking about glutes and hamstrings, so to get the maximum out of it. And again, this is the third set. I mean, it's pretty fucking heavy. As you can see, I'm kind of taking a small break between the reps. This is because this lift has a high risk if you're going from one rep to another without retightening, without being ready. And that's fine, right? I will rather get more volume, which is more important, like more reps, than to first risk safety. Second thing is, what I see a lot of guys is they sacrifice volume for not intensity, but more like lowering their rest periods for no reason, or just trying to do like incomplete reps and things like that. Volume is the key. Volume comes first. So do one more rep rather than cheat on your reps, and just, it's okay if you need to take a little bit of break between the reps if that rep is going to be proper. And you can see my face here. It looks quite funny, actually. It's torturing myself. I can't, like, in my mind at these moments, it's like when you're working against yourself. So I talk a lot about like me versus me, right? The mindset. And with these sets, you really feel that. Like, it's you against you. Like, you at this moment, you don't think what the fucker next to you has, like how big is his biceps, what the fuck he's doing. You're only thinking in your head, how the fuck am I gonna survive this? So let me survive this. Like, I don't care anything. Like in this moment, like the gym is just blank. Like I can't even hear anything. I don't even hear my headphones. That's how focused and in the moment you are when you're really challenging yourself. And that's why one of these things, one of the benefit from really that high intensity workout is that you really have to be present in the moment, or you're just gonna get fucked. Like, you are not gonna be able to complete it. And here I went into step-ups. This is a great movement. I think this is one of the most underestimated exercises in probably the whole world, especially in the kind of the bros gym bodybuilding circles. You don't see a lot of guys doing this movement. This is kind of an alternative to a lunge. I would say more that the lunge is the alternative to this, because this would be my preferred choice of the movement for legs and glute stimulation. And the learning curve for this is not that long, right? So you can instantly start doing them. For lunges, I think the obstacle for most people could be safety. And with this movement here particularly, the only thing that you need to worry about really is when you're bouncing back, so you don't slam your leg too hard against the floor and things like that. But with the lunges, I mean, there's a lot more involved. And you always want to include one single-legged or two single-legged movements in your training plan, because this is a whole new universe. Like, this is a whole new stimulation. Like, these movements, I mean, a lot of people are just doing the basics non-stop. They're not really thinking about, okay, how can I improve this? But if you add a couple of these single-legged movements, like Bulgarian split squats, like reverse step lunges, forward step lunges, like walking lunges, or dumbbell step-ups, you're gonna definitely feel it. Or like pistol squats or single-legged squats. I mean, really, really good. And this was a brutal set. I mean, that wasn't a lot of weight. I'll admit it. Like, it wasn't a lot of weight, but I fucking felt it. And here I just added a little bit more, because the thing with this set, the issue with this set is that it's 15 reps, but it's 15 reps with each leg. So it's the set is lasting so long, right? You even feel it in your traps, like just by holding the damn dumbbells, like kettlebells in this scenario, because I just had them handy. Dumbbells are in the other section of the gym. I would normally use dumbbells for this, and in this case, I mean, you even feel the traps working because there's so many reps. I mean, even that isometric contraction, the traps, you still feel it. And doing 15 reps of anything with weight is it's gonna be hard. So yeah, definitely an interesting movement. If you've never done it before, I would definitely as well suggest add it to your routine, try it out. You're gonna thank yourself with just how well this combats, let's say, sitting down all day, and a lot of the stuff that people have issues with their hips, a lot of the things that people have problems with, like other parts of their body, like their back issues, a lot of the other things. I mean, a lot of these can be fixed just by adding appropriate amount of exercises at that target, just when you do like single-legged movement. So yeah, that's as far as the single-legged step-ups. This is the set 2. I mean, I'm doing 3 sets of these. Hard. And here, what you want to focus on as well is that if you can't hold the kettlebell / dumbbells, make sure to get some wrist wraps, because it can be quite a long set. So having a pair of wrist wraps does help. You can go for Versa grips, you can go for just regular wrist wraps. Any will work. Add that in. You're definitely gonna need it, and I use it. I mean, my grip strength is pretty good, but let's say you exhaust your grip at this point. I mean, in halfway, you can lose the leg volume for the sake of the grip. So the grip is not the priority here. The priority is to get volume on your legs. Yeah, going into more step-ups, as you can see, it's quite long. Like, just these 3 sets alone, just the working of these 3 sets, I mean, it takes quite a bit of time, right? I mean, it's just pure step-ups. I mean, I think it's like about 5-6 minutes of pure work, just these 3 sets, which is quite, I mean, quite refreshing as well. Most of our sets last 45 seconds, so you're tapping into kind of that next level of like energy, and just the fatigue is kicking in, and all these things are kicking in, and you want to maintain that upper back neutral, like keeping neutral. You want to make sure that you're staying like upright throughout this movement. And as well, again, mind muscle connection with this movement is gonna be the glutes, is gonna be the legs. So yeah, you can see on my face here that I'm not really enjoying myself, and it's rep 7 and it's already getting pretty damn hard. So quite hard. Going from here, I'll definitely take, I think, about 3 minutes of rest between these step-ups. You would technically need less if you're not doing this many reps. So I mean, you rest as much as you need, but in my case, I had to take a lot more rest. So going from these, you see I'm beat up. Going from these, I'm going into hip thrusts. Hip thrusts are as well one of those movements that a lot of people just neglect, or probably never even heard about it. I mean, I haven't done them myself. Like, if someone told me a year before and asked me, hey, are you doing hip thrusts, I wouldn't even know what the fuck hip thrusts are. But just doing a little bit of research, what are the weak points, how do you like develop glutes, how do you develop like a strong lower body, hip thrusts. Like, you can't not do hip thrusts. And you can do them on various different machines. I'm using a hip thruster here on a Smith machine. There's different ways you can do it than free weights. I do free weights on my strength day. So this is a hypertrophy higher volume day. On the strength day, I'm gonna do, let's say I'm gonna amp that up weight maybe to 120, 130 kilograms, and I'm gonna do that for less reps. So with this movement itself here, I am thinking about glutes. So it's just solely a glute movement for me. And even the 90 kg, I mean, you feel them pretty much burning. And I could do a little bit more control here on the descent, but since the Smith machine has it so that it's well in balance, you don't really need to worry about stability too much. Although I will, I mean, in the future, emphasize always look to improve my form. So adding some slow down movement definitely helps. Moving from there, surprise, more volume, more work for the legs. So I'm doing front squats and 2 sets of front squats to add some extra volume to the quadriceps. Probably, I mean, you could argue you already stimulated your quadriceps with all those squats and all those step-ups, but this is a high volume week, so don't forget that this is a workout from hell. So in this workout, I definitely needed more volume. I needed this or a leg press or more squats of a different kind. So I said, okay, I'm not gonna do Bulgarian squats. I already did the single-legged movement. I'm just gonna go to some front squats. And front squats, I mean, are my favorite and the work exercise that I most hate, right? So it goes both ways. And in this time, I was doing 60 kg and I was just adding some extra volume, so I didn't hit it too much, and it was pretty cool. Reps were pretty solid. I could have hit the depths well, so I'm pretty happy about that. Going from here, that's pretty much my volume for the quadriceps, and I'm going into some calf raises. So my quads are pretty fried by now, and I am looking to add some stuff for the calves, and I'm gonna do some hamstring work. So the calves, I mean, it's obvious you want to train your calves. You don't want to neglect your calves. I see a lot of people do that and just maybe add a set or two and just completely forget them. If you have time, definitely hit the calves. I mean, it's well used in many different lifts as well. It's going to improve your squats and deadlifts and everything. And here I'm going into seated leg curl machine. I really love this machine. I must say that this particular machine, I think it was David 300, right? Something like that there says in the label. I mean, this machine is absolutely amazing. I never had a better machine for like the leg curl machine for hamstrings. Really good, just very robust, stable, like 2 belts, like a belt plus like a stabilizer for above your knees. I mean, it's amazing. That machine, best hamstring work I ever felt was in that machine. And I'm not sure why more gyms don't include this particular machine. I mean, probably expensive or something, but I haven't seen that machine in that many gyms. Usually they have like a form of leg curl, which is fine, but it's just not as rigid, not as solid as this one. And here my camera actually fell down when I was filming. So I did half a set. I was like, fuck, you know, I didn't have it on video. I have to do another set. So I did set 2 here, and again, you can see the machine from the sides. Pretty awesome. You can go pretty deep here, and you can see on my face, I mean, you can feel the hamstrings. 70 kg, really painful, like super painful. Like you feel them burning from like the 3rd or the 4th rep. They're already burning. That's how good the stimulation is. So 3rd set of donkey calf raises. This is also my favorite calf raise machine. I haven't seen it in many gyms. This is quite a unique machine that a lot of people, I think that they haven't even experienced it. If you remember Pumping Iron, the movie, you'll see like Arnold Schwarzenegger have a bunch of his buddies like just sitting on him, and he was doing the donkey raise. You can do it on that if you don't have the machine. Here I'm doing the 3rd set of the hamstring leg curls. I mean, it's pretty fucking painful by now. I'm already like, I'm already physically given up basically. Now it's just the mind, like what is pushing me is simply my mind at this point. And at the point of when I'm doing this last 3 sets of calf raises, I'm just happy that it's done. Right, in my head I'm like, holy shit, I'm happy that I've survived this, and I'm happy that I have it on video. It's like I have the proof, and I would say that this workout was amazing, and I would recommend everybody give it a try. Like, just try it once. I mean, leave me a comment below when you try this high volume stuff. If you do have kind of the courage to really go for it, I would love to hear from you in the comments. I mean, this practically killed me, and I think I'm in pretty good shape. I've been training consistently for 4.5 years right now, and it was still brutal, man. Like, it's amazing. So you can always get surprised by like how even the simplest stuff, if you just add more reps or just change one tiny little component, like reduce your rest periods a little bit, makes such a big difference in the training plan, and your body is just like, holy shit, this is new. I haven't adapted to this yet. And that's what happened to me here. Basically, I wasn't really adapted to higher reps, so that's why it was so hard. So you could argue a little bit on the form of the calf raises, but it's, I mean, the last movement of the day, it was pretty decent. I mean, 80% is perfect enough. I'm here, I'm weighting myself just to see how much I weigh. So 76.9, 76.8. Pretty happy with the form. Pretty good workout as well. Thank you for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to click subscribe below for more, and I'll see you guys in the upcoming videos. Peace.